Welcome to the F16C Your aircraft is configured as it would be for this portion of the mission. Master arm is on, air to ground is selected, steer point 1, target 1 is set, autopilot is set to altitude hold, steering select. Unless otherwise indicated, most of the highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended that you listen fully to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. On the right MFD, you should see SMS and 4 GBU38 at OSB 6. With the power on, the JDAMs will begin to align. You will see the ready RDY notation in the upper right area of the screen. This means JDAMs are aligned. Note, when starting from the ground, the JDAM alignment takes a couple of minutes. The countdown is A10 to ready. You're ready to configure each of your JDAMs for its specific target. You will accomplish this by setting up two different profiles, PRO, for the first three targets. Targets 1 and 2 fuse to detonate on impact, standard impact parameters. Target 3 fuse to detonate on impact, 45-degree angle of impact. Begin setting up the JDAM parameters by pressing OSB 5 Control to open the JDAM control page. Ensure that Profile 1 is selected at OSB 20, PROF 1. To set the weapon to detonate on impact, press OSB 17, Air, once. Air will change to G and D, ground. You should see the fuse delay set to 0 at OSB 18. This completes the JDAM setup for target 1 and 2. For the third target, you will use Profile 2. Press OSB 20 to switch to PRO 2. Again, press OSB 17 Air to get ground impact fusing. On the right side of the screen, you will see the buttons for setting the impact parameters. Impact angle, IMP AGN in degrees, impact azimuth, IMP AZ, 001 to 360. 000 equals 0 means no specific impact angle. And impact velocity, IMP VEL in feet per second. Note, these are the desired minimum parameters that the JDAM weapon will attempt to achieve. Press OSB 6, IMP ANG, impact angle. Use the OSBs on the side of the screen and press 4, 5. Then press OSB 2, enter. If you make a mistake, press OSB 4, recall, and try again. Press OSB 20 3 times to step to Profile 1. Then return to the main SMS JDAM screen by pressing OSB 5 Control. You are now ready to begin your first attack run. Before you do, take a look at the HUD. The azimuth steering line, ASL, should be centered, and the in-range bracket should be showing along with the current range carried. Note, the target designator box is showing over the steer point 1 data will show on the DED. elevation should read 715 feet. Using the UFC rocker switch, step forward to steer point 2. Target elevation should read
732 feet.
Using the UFC rocker switch, step back to steer point 1, then double return to the original DED display. Finally, bring up the targeting pod, TGP, on the left MFD. Press OSB 14 FCR, then OSB 19 to change to the TGP display. When you do, the targeting pod should show the initial target area. Zooming in, wide to narrow with OSB 3, you will see the generated smoke hiding the targets. Important: when using pre-mode with verified target coordinates, do not make the TGP the SOI. If you do, you may inadvertently change the target coordinates. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. Once in range of target 1, you will need to work quickly but carefully to execute the attack on both targets, following this procedure. Drop the first JDAM, switch to steer point 2, ensure you are in range of target 2, drop the second JDAM. When ready to start the attack, press the spacebar. While keeping the ASL centered, watch for the target range crossmark to descend down the ASL, stopping at the flight path marker. JDAM is in range. Let the range carrier get about a quarter to a third inside the range bracket. Press the weapon release button to pickle the JDAM. JDAM away. Use UFC rocker switch forward to step to steer point 2. Ensure range carried inside range bracket. JDAM away. Splash JDAM impact, assessing damage. This attack run will use a JDAM in visual VIS mode. Target 3 is an A-50 AEW aircraft on the cargo ramp at Sukhumi Airfield. Its exact coordinates are unknown, and a no-strike cargo aircraft, a L-100, is also on the cargo ramp. The target steer point 3 coordinates are set for the center of the cargo ramp. HUD diamond. The procedure for employing the JDAM in visual mode. Move the target designator on the HUD over the desired target. Designate the target. Press HOTAS TCD depress. Note, at this point, the target designator on the HUD becomes ground stabilized. Continue to refine the target coordinates with the target designator. Release Pickle the JDAM. Press the spacebar to continue. On the right MFD, ensure the SMS is visible and select VIS by pressing OSB 2. Using OSB 20 profile, set Profile 2. When you exit active pause and begin flying, turn off the autopilot and manually fly an aggressive turn towards target 3. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. Again, you are in active pause to observe your results. JDAM impact, assessing damage.
Goal 9-1, stay back, new target, coastal defense cruise missile equipment preparing to deploy. Attack with 1, TBU-38, primary aim point is CDCM radar. Target coordinates follows. Latitude, North Pole 2, 35.572, longitude, 8041, 31.034, elevation 16 feet.
This emerging target, you will first head towards steer point 4 and climb to above 8,000 feet in the cell. Then change steer point 4 to the target coordinates provided. First, on the right MFD, SMS, JDAM display, return the JDAM mode to PRE with OSB 2. Next, press UFC rocker switch up to set steer point 4. When ready to fly again, press the spacebar and turn autopilot pitch. You're already using steer point 4. Diver down to lat. Enter latitude coordinates by first pressing the keypad 2N to set northern latitude. Then enter 4, 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 2, followed by enter ENTR. Diver down to LNG longitude. Enter 6E to set east longitude. Then enter 0, 4, 1, 3, 1, 0, 3, 4. You must enter the leading 0. Followed by enter. Diver down to elevation and enter 16, followed by enter. Check the coordinates are accurate. They are also shown on the F10 map marker. When ready, diver return. To set the steer point target coordinates in the Viper weapon system, use UFC rocket switch down to step back to steer point 3, then step forward to steer point 4 with UFC rocket switch up. As you complete this, you should see a ground target on the left MFD TGP display. When ready to continue and start this attack run, press the spacebar. As with all, once the target is centered, begin a shallow dive, no more than 5 to 10 degrees nose down, toward the target and set autopilot to attitude hold, to maintain an even wings level dive and reduce power to maintain 350 to 450 knots. Move the target designated, switch autopilot to pitch altitude hold. You are in active pause as you program the target coordinates. On the UFC, press 4 STPT to bring up the steer point DED display. JDAM away. Maneuver to keep the target in view of the TGP and observe the results. Winchester, GBU-38. Partial success. While not all targets were hit, you have learned JDAM strike fundamentals. You may continue to fly by pressing the space bar or escape to leave the training.